Hello and welcome back to the Drake and Josh podcast. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Trevor.
And today we watched the very last episode of Season 3, The Dr. Phyllis Show. It's a clip show.
It's only clips. It's just one of the classic filler recap episodes.
I mean, there is technically an A plot line.
The A plot line absolutely does nothing, though, by the end of it.
No, it doesn't. It's just, it's a device to make the clip show make sense.
Yes. It's their very loosely stacked reason for being a clip show.
So it starts out with Drake and Josh being pissed at each other.
As per kind of usual in the opening credit sequence.
I don't think really about anything.
Nothing exciting happens. They literally just talk about stuff that they've done to each other.
Yeah. So then it basically goes into the actual episode where they're still mad at each other because Drake is playing golf in the room.
Which
he's driving the ball, but he's not using a driver.
He's
using an iron, yeah.
I want to say
A 2-iron.
Nah, 6.
You think it's 6?
It's pretty deep. It was deep, but not that deep. 5 or a 6.
Okay.
5 or a 6.
Yeah, so he's using a 5 or a 6 iron, according to Trevor.
Trying to get the ball out the window.
Yeah, he was aiming for the window, so he was trying to get some height on it. But it was
Hence
bouncing.
the 6.
It was bouncing everywhere around the room because he obviously was not going to get out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then Josh walks in. The ball barely avoids his head, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
He's like, "I'm golfing."
Yeah.
You can't be hitting real golf balls in the room.
Which I agree with him.
I 100%.
You can't be hitting golf balls.
Also, there's no way those golf balls were bouncing off the drywall.
You think they would have went through them?
Absolutely.
They're pretty hard.
They're incredibly
like-
hard. And
they're like
a
little
golf
cannonballs.
hit gets them going. They get going.
If you got hit with a golf ball, would it kill you?
Depends on where it hits you, but probably not.
Right in the temple.
If it hit you, temple.
And you're an infant.
I don't think. Yes. I think an infant getting hit anywhere except like the arm with a golf ball would kill them.
Oh, that's sad.
The arm or the leg, any like extremity, but like head or torso, they're dead. That's organ failure.
Jesus.
100%.
Sorry for the dark episode, guys. Trevor used to be a golfer.
I did. I played. God, I went to a summer golf camp every summer since I was probably like big enough to hold a golf club.
How old is that? Because you can get pretty small golf clubs.
6?
You can get plastic ones too. Or you mean actual golf clubs?
6. I'm gonna say 6.
6 to what?
Sophomore year of high school is
That's when you stopped?
Yeah, that was my last season playing golf for the high school golf team. Was sophomore year.
Why'd you stop?
I got into dual enrollment,
Oh.
so I was spending like a lot of my time just doing that.
Doesn't eat up that much time.
No, but I was kind of.
It's a good excuse, though.
I was sick and tired of golf.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, wow, I got to do dual enrollment classes.
I played summer up until probably high school was just before high school was probably my last summer vacation where I did a golf camp. Sometimes it was golf and tennis.
I've never played golf. I do like tennis.
We should go play.
Yeah, we should play tennis. I'm down.
Golf.
Oh, golf, huh? I would play golf.
I'm incredibly out of practice.
I just have no idea how to play golf.
It's not that hard.
Well, you say that, but would I even be able to hit the ball?
Yeah.
You think so? I mean, I'm pretty good at putt-putt.
I think you might whiff the ball a couple of times, but you'll. I'm not saying even on your first time. Your first time, you'll probably hit it. I'm not gonna lie. But there will probably be a couple of holes, especially towards the end of the day, where you're starting to feel like you can get some like more accurate movements in.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna whiff because you're gonna change your stance in such a way that you think it's gonna be like this is how the pros do it. Because like when you first start, I don't know. Some people definitely miss on their first. I feel like you're the type of person that would not.
Oh yeah, you've got a lot of faith.
Probably slice it or cut or There's another term. I forget what the other term is.
Like cut it to the side.
There's one. If it goes to the right, it's called one thing. If it goes to the left, it's called another thing, and I forget what they are. But
we could go to Topgolf sometime.
Never been.
It'd be fun. I mean, you just drink and play golf.
Yeah, I'm game.
Abby just went there with her friends not too long ago.
Yeah, we should definitely go. It'd be fun.
Yeah, let's do it. I think it's kind of far. But.
God, I haven't played golf since sophomore year of high school.
You did play mini golf with us.
Yes. That
and you
doesn't
won.
count, though. I did because I played golf.
Who won at Congo River, though? I thought I won.
Emily won, I think.
Did she?
Emily played with us, right?
Yeah, Emily played with us at Congo. It was hot as fuck.
It was pretty hot.
You remember that?
And no drinks.
No drinks.
Where's the adult putt-putt courses where you can drink?
I don't know. The Orlando one was fun, though, when we went with Jesse and Emily. Or Jesse and Amanda.
That was really fun.
That was a good time. Then we went and got fucked up at Bar Louie.
God, that was a good time. And then what did we do after
You drank
that?
a Long Island iced tea.
I drank a Long Island iced tea and was like, wow, these are strong.
We
And
got
you're like,
the...
yeah, it's like half alcohol.
It's all alcohol.
No, there's...
It's 3/4 alcohol and like a little bit of
Coke
cola.
or something. Yeah. It was good.
Because it has like vodka, whiskey, tequila, like it has everything in it.
I had no idea it was that good.
Yeah, apparently they don't even taste like alcohol.
No, they don't. It tastes like tea.
Which is bizarre.
It's amazing.
Let's make a Long Island.
Dude, we're already getting there.
It is. What time is it? It's 5:46 in the afternoon.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, man.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere, technically here. And we, how many beers deep are you already?
Well, this one I'm drinking is...
That would bring you to 4, right?
This would bring me to 4.
This would only bring me to 3.
Yeah.
So I'm not as bad. You're deeper in.
Pussy.
You drank the first 2 super fast, to be fair.
Plus, we had the rum and cokes.
No, I'm counting those in our count.
Then yes.
Yeah.
I thought there was a little bit more in there than I remember. I'm like, damn, we had that many.
No. I'm counting that one as the
But
first
I'm believing you because I am the extra drink in. So.
But no, it's been a good day. What are we doing again?
So the golf inside is how we got to this
right, yeah. Guys, listen, this episode, it has... The clips that they picked are very good.
They're
but
amazing
just
clips.
itself being a clip show really it's going to end up bringing my rating down. I don't want to give a spoilerino, but...
It's also like there's not a lot to talk about. Like,
no, because...
They did show... I felt like for a clip show, they showed an oddly large number of clips from the previous episode.
Yeah, well, and just from this season in general. Like they
This
didn't really
season
they didn't
is-
show too many from seasons 1 and 2.
I feel like a lot of clip shows, like from Friends.
There's a Friends clip show.
There's a few clip episodes.
There's a Seinfeld clip show.
There's
That's the second to last episode.
Isn't there a
or is
coup-
it the last episode? It's
Isn't
garbage.
there a couple of them that are clip
last
episodes?
episode.
I feel like there's a couple clip episodes in Seinfeld.
I'm just thinking of the final episode when they're in the courtroom.
That's a great one.
It's not a good episode. You say it's a great one, but that's a bad episode.
I don't mind that episode. It's kind of funny. I hate how it ends, though. I do hate how it ends.
I like the line that they use at
episode-
the end where they're talking about the buttons again because it's the first conversation they have in the pilot.
Yes,
That's great.
it is great. No, I like the clips that they pick for it, and I like the setting for showing those clips. I think it's hilarious that they're in the courtroom and like all these
People hate them
yeah, all these people that hate them show up.
because they are supposed to be bad people.
They are awful people.
Which I don't know if you guys have seen the Fine Bros video where they have the kids talking about if Seinfeld held up, and the kids are talking about how like it wouldn't be okay today. But like the fucking point of it is that they're not good people, man.
No one's supposed to be like a model of what people should be like. They're all the worst of every type of person.
That video is infuriating. You guys should go watch it.
It's
Or at the very least, just go watch the H3 video about it.
that's
Because Ethan fucking rails into him.
I think I might have watched. Did Pay Money Wubby?
No.
He didn't do an episode about
Uh-uh.
that. Oh, just
But so shout out to
It might have been
YouTubers that we watch.
that might have been the H3 because I don't watch them.
Yeah, H3 did
I
it.
don't really even watch Pay Money Wubby anymore.
Did you watch the video he did about the like weird chicks that do that's shoe?
What?
I'll show it to you afterwards.
Okay.
We're in the middle of a podcast essentially though.
Let's just watch it now.
No.
Let's just do a live reaction.
So me and Trevor are drinking. What kind of beer is this, Trevor?
This is Restoration Ale from Grayton Beer Company in the Panhandle.
It's pretty good.
I know Jacob likes lagers.
I do like
I was up
lagers.
in the Panhandle seeing some relatives.
Lagers are simple. They're not too hoppy. They're
No.
pretty smooth. They're usually kind of crisp.
Yeah.
They're just nice.
This one, the company did to a portion of the money from every 6-pack of this ale sold went to people affected by the hurricane that hit real bad in the Panhandle.
What, last year?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Dude, it was crazy driving up there. Like, giant areas of pine trees with them all just snapped off halfway up.
Oh, that are still just there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of the fields have been taken down. The crazy thing was that because they have a lot of, like, pine tree plantations out there for lumber and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. A lot of them that didn't even get snapped off were unusable as lumber.
Why?
Because the insides got twisted so much by the wind being so strong.
So you can't use them?
Can't use them for wood. They pretty much all the trees.
Firewood?
Pulp for paper and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
But still, that's the lumber goes for more. I'm pretty sure.
Shit. So those farmers are essentially shit out of luck.
I mean, they're not people that do that.
Are those considered farmers?
Not really.
They're farmers.
No offense to anyone who I don't know about the industry well enough to say whether or not they would be counted as farmers. I'm going to preface
I feel
that.
like they would be.
But in my experience, with like my relative who lives across the street, but she has property across Bozeman Road from us, all those pine trees when you come to my house. That's a relative of mine's property. She lives in Ocala or something. I don't know. For my understanding, is a lot of people put the pine trees in to basically hold on to the land while maintaining their Florida Greenbelt tax exemptions, which is the pine trees count as agriculture.
Yeah.
But they're like zero maintenance.
Yeah, because
you get like no money from them for years.
Yeah.
Years and years and years.
Well, yeah, it's got to grow.
Exactly. So it's like, it's kind of more a method for holding onto your property without losing a shit ton of money.
Wouldn't these people be growing anything else? They would have to, right?
Cattle, I think, brings in more annually. Citrus definitely does, but citrus is super hard to do in Florida now because of the greening. And also market prices from Mexico and other countries and stuff like that. They
Plus, you don't want that shit to freeze over.
That's another big issue for the market.
Same with the strawberries.
So like small.
You guys outside of Florida know about strawberries and oranges, right?
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff if you want to be an active farmer that will bring in more money, but it's more.
You ever think about being an active farmer, Trevor?
I am.
Well, your parents are farmers. Your dad's a farmer.
Oh, fuck you. You're right.
It's not your farm.
It's not my farm.
You're a farm hand, if anything.
I technically am a farm hand, I guess. Yeah, true.
You're a farm hand.
You know what? Fair. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other stuff you can do with a big tract of land that you'll get more money from if you want to put in the effort, as opposed to pine trees.
Is there any money in the mulch business?
Yeah, that's part of the pine tree. Well, of course, I think a lot of the people that do the mulch are the people that are doing like wood cutting and stuff.
I feel like there can't be any money in mulch.
Mulch
is so cheap.
Do you know how much we bought a shit ton of mulch when we did the blueberries? The blueberries were all planted in pine mulch.
Oh, they have to be?
It's a lot better for them to be. Yeah.
I can't even imagine mulching that much.
It's the crazy part. It's like strips. You like put it out in like strip mounds. So it's just like strip of pine mulch, and then you dig a tiny hole in it and put the plant in it, and it grows in that. And then every few years you have to come along and build the mulch back up around the roots. Because the roots are starting to get exposed, and it's like, well, go down. That was annoying.
So is all this dumb labor the reason why you guys got rid of it?
Honestly, I'd completely forgotten about the pine mulching until just now, but that's definitely a reason I don't miss it. I don't miss it. It's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
For like, okay returns.
So we're about 14 minutes in, and we haven't talked about the episode at all.
We talked about it a little bit.
Listen, all right.
So
basically,
they go on knock off Dr. Phil.
Megan comes into the bedroom and is like, "You bitches are keeping me up. I can't stand it. You guys have been arguing days in a row.
She's got her.
It's 11:30 at night. I'm a small child. I need sleep."
And she has her cool tough chick shirt
on.
It's got a little chick with an army hat. Oh, it's so cool.
And she hands them the tickets, and she's like, "You bitches are going on this Dr. Phil show, which is knock off Dr. Phil, like you were saying."
Yeah. Tomorrow after school.
Yeah, and they're like, "I don't want to go," but then they go for some reason.
Well, Drake's the only one that says, I don't want to go. And Josh is like, because she'll find out that you're a jerk.
Yeah.
And then they start going on this whole jerk thing.
Yeah,
Well,
and then she brings in this like smoke grenade that it should have been tear gas and really fucked them up, but it's like some sort of pass out gas.
Yeah, it's just a knockout gas that doesn't exist.
It just knocks them out. They don't stop arguing though, even with the smoke in the air until it hits them.
And then they just collapse.
So then this is the part of the episode where it finally gets into the clip show start. They're on the show and they're talking to Dr. Phyllis, and she's like, she asked Drake first, right? With the stuff that Josh does.
She introduces Drake first, which Josh gets mad about.
Yeah.
And then Drake definitely starts going on about his stuff about Josh. And then when Josh tries to interrupt him, she's like, Josh, you can't interrupt Drake. It's his time to talk.
Yeah.
Respect. Which, if anyone...
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
If anyone does show respect for the other, it's Josh to Drake.
Yeah, for sure.
He absolutely has and continues to show respect, undeserved respect for sure, but respect for Drake's privacy, or not privacy, I guess, but
all sorts of
personal
things.
Belongings and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
Which they also demonstrated early in the episode when, well, it was a fucking weird thing to do.
Yeah.
He organized Drake's underwear in the underwear drawer by color, red and blue.
Yeah, which he only has 2 colors of underwear.
Yeah, that's weird.
Kind of
weird.
weird.
But also why?
If they're not all white, like most packs of colored underwear come in like multiple colors.
I guess most of mine are either blue or gray. Different shades of blue.
Yeah, most of mine at this point are like black to blue. And then some of my older stuff, I have like one pair of pink.
But I did just get some new fun
and
underwear.
Shit. Ooh.
That are softer.
I do have a pair of boxers that just have bears.
You wear boxers?
No, I got it because it was funny.
Oh.
It's got bears all over it.
Yeah.
Like little bears, and then it's got one big bear right in the crotch.
Jesus Christ.
I got it in Wyoming. It was Magic Underpants, and they were like a little brick, like a dehydrated brick, like compressed into the shape of underpants.
Huh.
And it's like, put it in water and watch it like Magic Underpants. And it's like, I did, and I'm like, these are funny looking. That's the only reason I got them.
That's bizarre.
It was great.
So that's Trevor's underwear. Trevor wears a lot of bizarre underwear.
I only wear those as like sleep pants.
Sleep shorts?
Boxers, yeah.
Yeah. I don't wear boxers. I used to.
Only time I ever wore them was to sleep.
More of a boxer brief guy now.
Boxer briefs 100%.
Been that way for years.
I was briefs up until I tried boxer briefs, and then it was like, yeah, way more room for the boys.
I was boxers up until college, and then I switched to boxer briefs.
Really? I was briefs up until probably high school.
Okay.
And then went to boxer briefs.
Yeah, boxer briefs are the way to go.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What?
Anyways, so Drake goes through his first round of memories about Josh being a spaz.
Yeah.
Which none of the things Josh does actually affect Drake in any way.
No, he's just doing classic like physical comedy and shit.
Yeah.
Which was all hilarious.
It was absolutely hilarious.
All the stuff they showed was amazing.
I'm sure if he did some of the stuff in public, it's a little embarrassing, but it's never like
Yeah, but they didn't even show like the Antoine or any of that stuff.
Any of that shit.
Yo, my name's Antoine.
Of course, that was Drake's idea.
Best gag.
That was such a weird gag.
The fucking theater thug. Shout out.
Oh, I love that one. But then Josh does his remembrance of like shit that Drake does, and like most of them, directly are fucking with Josh's life.
Yeah. Drake
ruining his like dinner date with Mindy's parents.
Yeah, really, and the delivery of that, you can tell he's in pain.
Yeah,
you know,
breaking so much of his shit.
Yeah,
just ruining his life.
Although the one was funny where he's just had the robot from the very first episode of the season where it just kept saying, por favor.
Por favor.
He just had the little Mexican robot. It was so funny.
It. It's so good.
We were laughing at that so much. But then, what does she cut to commercial after that? I forget.
They like kind of do their little like play fight slappy thing.
Like bickering or whatever.
And then we come back and like they do an actual physical little fight on the show.
And she's like, do you always resort to violence?
Well,
yeah. So then they show clips of them fighting and stuff like that. They do the shot. One of the only clips from the first season where they jump into the pool of chocolate, chocolate milk.
There was another one. There was quite a few clips in this actually from the first season.
Oh, right. Or well, technically it's the second season. We're misspeaking. But then there was also the one where they're in the car, the driver's license episode.
Yep. Was that the first or second season?
Second season. Yeah.
So did we get anything from the first season?
I don't think so.
First season and second season kind of
It's
blend
possible,
together in my brain.
It's really hard to remember because there's only what 5 episodes, or 5 or 6 from the first season.
It's not a lot, yeah.
Very short.
Still took us over a year to get through.
Jesus Christ. I'll just bring that up, all right?
Or maybe just a year.
I feel like most people that are on the YouTube podcast for us don't know that.
No. And then also the iTunes people will have
they're-
no idea.
No, they will because they're dated. They're backdated.
They're dated, but they're still can't have listened to it since it started on iTunes.
But it separates all the podcasts by year, so it
True.
separates.
So we'll see how long we got to look at that. See how long it took for us to get through.
Well, and I'm 22 when we started.
What year?
I was only 22.
Yeah.
It was your senior year of college.
21. Oh my god. I was 21 my
We
senior
were in your
year.
apartment. That's when we used to record. Was in your apartment in Gainesville.
Well, because I had
You had the setup.
I had an actual PC
And a mic.
and a mic. Yeah.
I didn't have dog shit.
No,
I didn't have anything.
You had that tiny laptop.
I had just graduated, but I was up hanging out in Gainesville a lot.
Well, because Abby and
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, both. Well, and to do like at one point to do the
The
short
film
film
stuff.
and stuff like that.
You were just up a lot.
What else was I gonna do?
It was great. No, I loved it because we were able to hang out and we'd come to parties and
Yeah, the parties were dope. Definitely missed the parties.
you'd park at my apartment because I didn't have tow parking.
Oh yeah, I did used to park at your apartment a lot. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I just used to park my car there
And
and
then
just
I would-
fucking leave it.
And I would just drive you back to Abby's sometimes. It's like, can I park your car? And you're like, yeah.
Her apartment didn't have any parking. No parking at all.
Or you would hang out with me until like Abby
And I had
was
already
off of
gotten
school.
2 parking tickets.
Yeah.
I didn't want any more. I got 1 parking ticket from her apartment specifically, and the other one from filming. When me and James both got parking tickets.
Didn't you get that one fixed?
I got that one removed completely.
Yeah.
Just for fighting it. Basically, probably because it was my first one. But also I had good reason because I was talking about in my dispute thing I talked about
You were there.
how I was there for filming and I had permits to be there for filming.
You were loading and everything.
Yeah.
And they probably didn't want to deal with the actual looking at permits and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
no. But the second one, it was just fucking my bad.
Yeah.
It was during what's it called? Reading week or whatever. Where like different parking lots are lifted for people to go study. And I thought this parking lot was lifted, but it wasn't. I think the color I needed was like white, and it was actually just a restricted lot. So I parked there because you're allowed to park there at night, but you're not allowed to park there during the day at all.
Wow.
So when I got there the next morning, my car had a ticket on it. And I was like, fuck. I was like, I could have parked anywhere, man. I should
Anywhere.
have just parked in Orange lot. I should have walked all the way across.
Just parked in
I
my
think
lot.
Orange. I think Orange was the one at the
Orange
stadium,
is almost
right? The
always
O-Dome.
lifted, yeah.
That was the O-Dome one, right?
Yeah.
I should have parked there.
That one's always lifted on weekends.
That's where I parked for that one party when I walked across campus with beer. Like a lot of beer.
Yeah.
And who was it? I think Alex and Claire that picked me up.
God, those were good times.
Yeah, no one on earth is gonna know who we're talking about in
No.
this podcast.
Well,
But anyway, listen, the
hopefully
episode,
Alex
nothing happened, man.
Hopefully, Alex and Claire, you guys are listening.
Yeah, hopefully.
You should text us no matter when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Just send a text and be like, "Hey, I remember you guys just asked me to on the podcast."
There you go.
So
But essentially, this is all filler because nothing happened in this episode.
yeah. So yeah, they did a little fight. They did the thing, and then Josh starts talking about how Drake takes advantage of not just him but other people as well.
Oh yeah, and then they start talking about how Drake took advantage of Hot Liza,
Yes.
who was a bad kisser and she was dumb.
Yeah.
What does he say? She's like not the brightest wonton in like the bunch or something. On the poo poo platter.
On the poo poo platter, yeah.
And then so
Dr. Phyllis is like asking questions like,
yeah, and he's like, yeah, Liza Tupper, and she's like, Liza Tupper is my daughter.
And it's like, ugh. So she fucking starts beating on Drake.
Yeah, and she puts Josh in a leg lock or in
Yeah,
a
because
scissor
Josh
lock
tries
or
to
whatever.
help him and it just doesn't work. And
And then he's just screaming, "Cut to break!"
cut that commercial. Go that commercial. Wow, look at those waveforms.
So then they cuts to them back at their house, and they're hanging out. They're like chilling. They're like, can't believe she put us in a fucking leg lock or whatever.
Oh my God, I about died.
Yeah, and then he goes to get him a Mocha-Cola, and he's like, you want a Mocha-Cola? And he's
yeah,
like,
that's good.
So then they're chilling on the couch, talking about all the good. Then they're like, all right, let's reminisce about the good times, shall we? And then they're like,
like that classic like water ripple effect.
And it's like a bunch of times when they were like, hug me, brother. And then they do the quick hug.
The quick hug one. That was the
which one?
Derek
was that?
and
Drew and Jerry.
Jerry, yeah.
Episode where they do the quick little hug, you know.
Quick one.
Hopefully that picked up. Yeah.
Mine definitely.
But then, so when they're finished with the montage, they're like, "Yeah, we do have good times." And then they cheers, they drink the cola, and then Drake is like, "Oh, this is diet. Switch with me."
Fuck diet. And
yeah.
Josh won't because of his backwash.
So they start arguing, and then Megan comes back in and releases another tear gas on him.
Yeah.
They pass out. And that's pretty much the fucking episode.
Yeah, that's the whole episode. Like
we could have done this episode in like 5 minutes if we didn't have tangents.
Tangents are the best part.
That's true.
I
advocate for them.
The end credit sequence though was actually kind of fun because it was like all their dances that they've done.
Oh yeah, it was a bunch
their
of
best
dances
dancing throughout the year. Like, did they have the Blues Brothers in there?
No, Blues Brothers dance.
What the fuck?
Which is pretty insane.
That's because it's in the intro.
Yeah, but still, no Blues Brothers dance.
Bad.
Other dances though.
Sad.
Yeah.
And then they did the one from the last episode where Megan asks while they were doing the roller coaster thing. Was that from the last episode or the episode before?
2 episodes ago.
2 episodes ago, where Megan asks if the little roller coaster thing was some kind of new boob dance.
Yeah. But that was pretty much the whole episode. So what do you rate it out of 10 koalas?
With the clips, I rate it 7. 6 point... No, just 6. 6 out of 10 quatlers with the clips.
Yeah.
5 without.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a 6. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
Yeah, 6 out of 10. The clips were good. It was fine. It's not like... It's just a clip show.
It's like nothing... Like, the little bit of plot that was there...
It was all right. It was whatever.
No, it didn't do anything, though.
No, it didn't.
They're still arguing. They're still bickering.
But it did exactly what it needed to do. It was a clip show, and it moved the clip show along.
Yeah.
Without it just being literally a series of clips.
Without it also being necessary, I guess, if you want to see the overall plot of the show.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
Yeah.
You can skip it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess clip shows can't really have anything serious in them because then you're forcing people to watch a clip show.
Yeah. But overall, it was all right. Who do you want to shout out? Oh, who's Phyllis? Why she wasn't there? She is Gabrielle Carteris.
Carteris. What else?
Go back. Who's the director?
She's a Minority Report. Oh, the PlayStation 2
The video game. You're right.
90210. She was in 90210.
Nice. Good for her. Go back to it. Who's the editor? Can we find the editor?
Writing credits.
No. Scroll down.
Staff writer. Producer, costume, production, sound,
great, no editor again.
visual,
Perfect.
Music, other Why is there never an editor?
Scroll up so I can see who the director is again. I might as well just shout out the director again. Steve Hoffer. Good job, Steve Hoffer.
Good job, Steve.
You did fine.
Sorry, Willis.
Yeah.
Or William or whoever that was.
But that's who I'm going to shout out. So overall, it was an alright episode. For a clip show, it was fine. There were good clips, very good clips that they compiled. But the overall story arc didn't really do anything.
Detective Jameson?
Yeah, because remember the clip from when they're in the car getting arrested.
Oh, right. Yes. Why was the detective doing traffic tickets?
Doesn't matter.
He fucked up on a case. So you're on traffic for 3 weeks.
Jeez. So do you have any final thoughts or anything, Trev?
No, not really. It was just... It's a fucking clip show.
It is a clip show.
But not a bad clip show.
Now we are on season 4.
We're almost done.
We are on season 4. The podcast is almost over.
We have 1 season left.
We have 1 season left, and then who knows what's gonna happen.
Put some suggestions down in the comments.
Yeah.
On the YouTube video, and I guess if you're on iTunes,
in a review,
tweet us. Tweet us.
Yeah, you could tweet us
at. What are we at? Drake and Josh podcast?
I have no idea.
We need to get an at Harbor Boys, but I feel like that one really niche band. Whatever. Anyways, tweet us or leave a comment on YouTube of what what you think our next podcasts should be, like long form.
Yeah.
We may or may not take your suggestions, but we would like to know what you guys think.
Yeah. And we always might do maybe like another smaller thing of it. You never know. Hint. Thank you for watching.
Yes,
it's been a
thank you so
great
much.
season. Season 3 has been fantastic. I'm super excited for season 4.
We should have done a clip show for this one.
Oh God, how would we even have done that?
I have no idea.
But anyway, I've been Jacob,
I've been Trevor.
and go watch some Drake and Josh.